Hey baby, I'm gay baby. Can I top you baby? Very groovy baby.
Oh, I know, I've got it. Shrek.
Close.
It's Elton John.
Shit, we did actually compare him to Elton John when we did that review.
Yeah, that is true. Yeah. Oh, it makes us seem unoriginal.
Now, think about the name, guys. What's his name? What's the name of this character?
Austin Powers, which obviously we know, but I'm just trying to think.
Yeah.
So,
but I want to get right into that boy pussy, baby. Yeah.
So is it like Austin plowmen?
Ooh.
Austin plowing men?
Okay. Yeah, you're on the right line. I went for something simpler, which is Austin Power Top.
Oh, okay.
Oh yeah, because I remember you did the whole power top thing for your love song parody.
Finally, you are my power top.
Groovy baby. Yeah. Obviously.
What did you say instead of bring the beat in?
Bring the meat in.
Bring the meat in. Clever. That's very clever.
It's so clever.
Yeah. Have you ever seen the Vine? I don't know if you've heard of this thing called Vine. Like it's been like this recent thing where like Beyonce's like bring the beat in, and then this guy he's doing this Vine, and he has like a beetroot, and he's like running, and he's like anything for you, Beyonce. Yeah. I think the funniest vines are the ones which sound entirely unfunny when just explained without any kind of context.
The best Vine is the Paul Walker Vine, which I played to you. Remember, Michael? Commemorating.
Oh no,
Paul
yeah, yes. It's like, isn't it like I miss Paul Walker so much, and it's like a footage of someone who's not Paul Walker. Is that
it's this? No, it's this bit.
Oh yeah. Yeah, you know the one that I was thinking of, which I won't be able to. It's not as funny without the visual component, which works really well for this. Where we don't have a visual component, but it's I miss Kurt Cobain so much. But it's the guy. I don't even know who the guy is actually, but he's not Kurt Cobain.
That is definitely not Kurt Cobain. I mean, yeah, it's I still think the Paul Walker Vine is funny.
Paul Walker, you died in a car crash. He did.
And that's where Vine for me peaked. I don't think there's any other good Vines. And it's like
Dylan has frozen, by the way, right? Can we confirm that?
He's gone.
Yeah, okay.
I clicked on the link, and now my iPad's going crazy.
Michael, you've sabotaged
Is that a
Dylan's
genuine
iPad.
link?
Yes. Yes. It was Kurt Cobain for 4 seconds, just like
I
don't know.
Maybe it made Dylan's iPad kill itself.
That's good. Wow. Do you remember? Did any of you in English ever read that fucking book? What's it called? About a Boy. That's it.
Oh yeah. Well, I saw the film starring Hugh Grant and Nicholas Nolte.
You didn't read the book in English?
No, I didn't.
I didn't even know there was a book.
Well, I knew there was a book because it's by Nicholas Hornby.
It's based off a book, Dylan, you fucking Philistine.
Yeah, that's why it's called About a
What did you
Book.
call me?
A Philistine.
I called you a Philistine.
You troglodyte.
You troglodyte, yeah, that's another good one. But yeah, so it's based off the book, and in that book, like our English class just hated that book so much, About a Boy. Everyone hated. What's the fucking?
They all just wanted to bully that kid.
Yes, honestly, yes. Honestly, everyone hated that kid so much. No wonder he gets bullied at school. I think was the class consensus.
Yeah. Well, see, that's really funny because I read the book, The Curious Incident of the Dog in the Nighttime, which is also about a weird autistic kid.
Oh, the Holocaust.
No, The Curious Incident of the Dog in the Nighttime isn't about the Holocaust.
Oh, I thought it was.
I know that you think Jewish people are dogs, but no, yeah, The Curious Incident of the Dog in the Nighttime, I don't know, it's just about it's about an autistic kid, and I don't even remember how it ends, but basically a dog gets killed outside his house, and I can't really remember. I feel like kind of the subtext of the book is that because he's autistic, he might have killed the dog.
Oh yeah, that's probably it, isn't it? I mean,
yeah.
I know. I was thinking that, by the way, with the Holocaust thing, the boy in the striped pajamas.
Yes, yeah.
Oh,
yeah,
that was
obviously
that was a funny book.
Yeah, and to be honest, any book is better than About a Boy. And I bring up About a Boy, by the way, just because in that book I remember one of the main characters. I think she's called Ellie, like this girl who's she's into.
Oh, the love interest.
Yeah, the love interest, and Kurt Cobain kills himself during the book, and she's really depressed, and she goes off on a train somewhere to Swindon. That's a plot point. Oh god, I hate that.
That didn't happen in the film.
No, I know. Well,
I need to
I
get
feel like
myself-
it's because they couldn't be bothered to set it in the 90s in the film. They were like, that seems like too much effort.
wait, when did the film come out?
The
2001.
film came out in like 2000. Okay, I thought it was actually in the like mid 2000s.
Well, actually, no, it was filmed in 2001, but I think it came out.
I felt like it came out in 2003.
How do you
2
know
or
this
3.
about a boy, Dylan?
Actually, well,
That's 2002.
I mean, it's quite a long story, so I might hold on to that story for maybe like another
Oh,
topic.
good.
That's gonna be a 10 out of 10. The story about
You know
why,
what, Dylan?
why Dylan knows so much about
You
a
didn't-
boy.
You didn't have a good season 2, Dylan, but that story about how you
Yeah.
knew
As long as
about a boy really brought it back
yeah.
for
I
you.
need to,
as long as you call the topic about a boy.
I need to go down to the library and get the book.
What was the singer in About a Boy that the bullied kid's mum liked?
Oh, well, isn't it like because doesn't she like killing me softly
Roberta
with
Flack.
lips, killing me softly?
It begins with a J.
Oh, James Morrison,
Does
No,
he,
it's a female.
Janis Joplin.
Does he sing "Killing Me Softly" in the book?
Because I know he sings it in the film, which is really cringe.
Mm.
He also sings "Shake Your Ass, Watch Yourself,
yeah.
Shake Your Ass, Show Me What You're Working With."
I
Which is
remember
not cringe.
in the book he really likes Snoop Doggy Dog. I did,
So it's probably a similar thing.
You know, I did read it in English, but what the fuck is the book about? Like, what is the movie about?
It's about a boy.
It's about a boy.
I mean,
It's right there in the title.
yeah, you can't argue
Well,
with that.
the thing is, because sometimes films differ from books, but the film adaptation is about Hugh Grant, who I only
Yes,
know
watches
as Hugh
Countdown.
Grant. He watches Countdown and everything else because his dad or his uncle released like a Christmas song.
Yes,
And,
and he's living off the royalties.
lives
He's
off the
basically
royalties.
a neat.
Because copyright law is broken, but that's a story for another time. Basically, like
Yeah, and
benefits,
like
but-
doesn't it end? It ends with like, well, I know the thing is like he basically discovers that single mums are easy pussy, so he like
is this
starts
about a
banging
boy?
single. Yeah, so
How does
yeah,
he
yeah.
get? how
So
does-
Hugh Grant starts banging single mums, and that I think leads to him meeting
mean, a
about
boy.
a boy's mum, meeting Nicholas Holt's mum.
making the about a boy, but because I remember his mum was a bit of a munter, and she was
Yeah.
clinically
And
depressed.
Hugh Grant's not a munter.
Yeah, she was definitely out of Hugh Grant's league. So I can't remember how the friendship or anything.
Yeah.
But
Well,
Yeah, I remember
I
in
think
the
actually
book-
it's because he goes to like a single mum support group or something, so he doesn't
oh
actually. Like,
yes, he does, and he makes up all these stories about. I need to get down to the library, people.
It's a precursor to Fight Club, really, that, if you think about it.
I know it is. Yeah.
Yeah, no, I'm reading it right now. Marcus is befriended by Ellie McRae, a tough, moody 15-year-old who is constantly at trouble at school because she insists on wearing a Kurt Cobain jumper.
No,
That was it.
Wow.
God, I hated that character, Ellie. I hated Marcus.
It might.
See,
go-
nowadays it would be because she would wear like a Kurt Cobain jumper, but she wouldn't know any songs by Nirvana. That would be the story nowadays. Am I right, ladies?
You can
That's
you can wear
I got
that
it.
jumper on non-uniform day, but that's it.
that's a good janitor voice there.
Thank you.
Yeah.
I don't know why I said thank you.
Yeah, I
That
know.
was-
That was to Dylan.
Michael's my agent.
I've got it here. So Marcus proposed the idea that he play a Joni Mitchell song. That was it.
Joni Mitchell.
Fucking
yeah.
Joni Mitchell. The mum was obsessed with Joni
So it's
Mitchell.
it's not Killing Me Softly in the book then.
No, I don't think so. Unless that's a Joni Mitchell song. To be honest, I don't know a lot
Roberta
about her.
Flack.
Yeah. Anyway, let's stop talking about a boy. I didn't anticipate we'd spend like 5 minutes talking about that.
Yeah, this is bad content.
It's good.
I
I'll tell
feel
you
like
what-
you're gonna cut it down.
I tell you what you need to
content ain't
do.
great.
You need to select and reflect on About a Boy.
Actually, you know what? What year did it come out, Michael?
Oh, it came out in 2002, so you know what? Actually,
It's 20 years.
It's 20 years. Wow.
We could do it this year. Yeah.
Yeah, it's either now or 5 years from now.
But anyway, I would like to talk about. Oh, did you guys hear the news about Boris Johnson?
Oh, he said that.
he
would-
resigned.
He said he'd happily unresign if Tories would like back him.
Yeah, literally
Yes.
in the last couple of hours, Boris is back, guys. He
It's
still
just-
thinks he can hang
This
on.
whole next leader debate is meaningless.
I know.
Boris isn't going anywhere.
We were talking about Dishy Rishi and whether you would bust in Liz Truss or Dylan one specifically, but now Boris is back, and
Yeah, well, he's back with a brand new rap, and I don't mean rap as in a new case of child molestation accusations.
Yeah, we wouldn't want to accuse Boris Johnson of doing that.
Boris Johnson would never. He doesn't. He would never do anything like that. He doesn't really know. He doesn't even know. How many children he even has.
Yeah, to be fair, it would be very risky for him because like being a nonce is one thing, but being a paedophile as well. That's
what?
Oh, sorry,
the same thing, aren't they?
Sorry, what I meant to say is being incestuous is one thing, but having sex with a member of your family as well.
That's that risk, isn't there? Like if you like noncing and you accidentally nonce your own kid.
Yeah.
Which,
to be fair, like I feel like at the same time, then, like if you do that, do you have to, like go kill yourself? Because obviously, if someone nonces your kid, I feel like the least you would kind of be obligated to go and kill them. But like obviously, if you're the one who nonces your own kid, are you then obligated to kill yourself?
You should do it like the Japanese do.
I mean, to be fair, you probably actually are.
Oh yes, seppuku, Dylan. Yeah, you mean that? Yeah, I mean it could be that. Michael could be the sequel to In Bruges. Exactly.
Well, I feel like they've got to, it should be like Antwerp or Ghent or something. You can't just have it be, it needs to be in a different location.
No, but In Bruges, it's specific to In Bruges because it's the most beautiful city in the world, according to
In Bruges.
Voldemort. What's he called? Ralph
Fiennes. Ralph Fiennes.
Yeah, that's the great. Yeah. Oh, that's the great line when he goes. His wife goes. It's an inanimate fucking object.
You're an inanimate fucking object.
Best insult ever.
Yeah. Hey Dylan, do you feel bad that you've never seen In Bruges?
Yeah. I do. Yeah.
Sorry, Dylan.
Yeah.
Well, I think the worst thing is that I was able to reliably predict you wouldn't have.
Yeah, well, stop talking about good films, Dylan. Let's get back to
save it for your film podcast. Oh, I went there.
Let's get back to what films do you like, Dylan?
Just like a film, What's the last film I saw? Would be a good question for me to ask.
It was
I can't remember. Oh, My Sister's Keeper. It's the last film I saw.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
What the hell is that? Yeah.
It's got Alec Baldwin in it.
After he killed
it's a
someone?
2009 film. No, it's 2009.
Oh.
Okay. I mean, see, like the way you said it makes it sound like, just from the title, it sounded like some kind of funky art film, like My Sister's Keeper. But actually, it seems to be a crappy kind of like dramedy, like family dramedy way. I'll show you the poster. The poster to me speaks like, just like mindless.
What's a load of shite?
It was very depressing. Okay. I felt very sad watching it.
Yeah, it's actually a sequel to Bend It Like Beckham, except it's about saving goals.
I forbid you to bend it like Beckham.
I forbid you to be your sister's keeper. You cannot go in goal. Our family will not raise a goalkeeper. You will play in midfield. A roaming box-to-box midfielder. But yeah, got anything more saying Boris Johnson made these things our Prime Minister before we move on?
He got sent down for noncing.
No, he didn't. That's not been proven
We've been
yet.
over this.
I feel like, do you think there's like a point at which something's so obviously untrue that you can't really be sued for it? I mean, to be fair, this probably wouldn't fall under that category because it's not obviously untrue. But I'm just wondering, what if I said like Boris Johnson burned down, Scunthorpe? He just like set fire to the whole place and killed everybody there.
That's our Prime Minister, everybody.
Because that's not true.
But it hasn't happened. You can prove it hasn't happened. But what about Boris Johnson orchestrated 9/11?
That's
yes.
the thing.
So Al Qaeda. Yes.
I would say at that point, if he doesn't sue you, he's tacitly if he doesn't sue you for defamation, he's tacitly admitting that he did it.
I just got on the wrong crowd. You know?
We're going to fly this plane into Tower 1. This plane into Tower 2. This plane into the Pentagon.
Yeah.
I can't remember
the funny thing is he didn't do it. He didn't do it because he didn't do it because of like any kind of terrorist aspirations. He was just upset about having to be in the like second class or whatever it is in like coach. Just upset about public transport. It was like, this isn't private. Thank you. I knew that was coming. I could tell.
I don't agree with that.
Shut up, Dylan.
Hasta la vista, baby. And Allahu Akbar.
What? Why would he say hasta la vista?
Because that's what he said at the end of his Prime Minister.
Oh, he did, didn't he? Oh, he did.
That's a callback to what he said.
That's
earlier.
good. Yeah, right. Anyway, but I hope Boris stays. Actually, I kind of prefer Boris to Rishi and Liz.
He's like so much better than both of them, but he's still shit.
Would you say that you wouldn't have used the laugh track if I would have delivered the joke about him not liking being on public transport just a little bit more kind of like, just a little bit more
it's like
effectively.
it's like when I
Possibly.
realised that Big Bang Theory might not have been as funny as I once thought it was.
Okay, right.
The thing is, I
get
just
on that.
don't like
Jesus
canned noise.
Dylan, for ages you wanted a laugh track. I remember you saying time after time, "Oh, we should get like a laugh
But
track."
I was
for our jokes.
just being funny, you know. I didn't actually mean that.
Oh, right.
It's just like, oh, wouldn't it be funny if we got? A
Hey,
laugh track?
look, you know what? I think would be a better. See, we didn't know it was being funny, and do you know why we didn't know it was being funny? No laugh track.
Yeah, and then say it again, Dylan. Say it again.
Say again that we should have a laugh track,
I know
Dylan.
what you're gonna do, so I'm not gonna say it again.
Come on, Dylan. You know you want to.
I really don't want to.
Yeah, you do. You know you want to say
No.
that. Okay, well, this is a standoff here,
Yeah.
I guess. Yeah. So I guess we're gonna have to move on then.
Yes,
Dylan.
we
Yeah.
do.
The best kind of standoff where
Yeah.
both of you give up immediately.
Okay, so obvious. Anyway, guys, we have of course got the Premier League starting in a few days.
Is it only a few
yeah.
days before it starts?
No, because this is uploaded a week later. So
Oh, I see. Sorry.
Yes.
Sorry.
Yes.
Oh, yes, it is in a few days, isn't it? Oh, how exciting.
Yes, it's definitely not more than a few days away.
So we have constructed our very own Premier League, fancy Premier League league, and we've got all our teams ready. So
Yeah, hang on.
yeah, everyone's
Yeah.
excited. Who wants to go first? Reveal their team.
Well, I'm the most proud of mine because
not
of all
in my
the
kit
thought
yet.
I put into it. Yeah, so as you can see, first of all, for my goalkeepers, I chose my goalkeepers because they have the gayest names,
Oh.
or that I could find as the goalkeepers. So
Oh,
first
so
we
you're
have
actually trying to do... Oh, I just tried to make like a good team. You're actually...
Oh no!
going out your way
I'm
to
doing it.
make-
I was doing it properly.
All right, okay. Good.
Yeah. Well, to just clarify, they're not all gay. Like, obviously, just the goalkeepers are gay. Because I think the goalkeepers would be good at
do they keep many
hands on the ball.
do they keep many clean sheets?
Yeah. Anyway, so obviously, as you can see, there's Buttland, which is pretty self-explanatory. It's where every gay guy would like
That's
to go.
good.
And
That's
then,
good.
of course, there is Turner, who specifically is trying to like hook up with straight guys, which obviously
Okay.
makes sense.
He's trying to
you know.
turn them.
Now, as for the midfield,
Do you
now
mean the
again,
defense?
yeah, sorry, the defense, yes,
That's great.
yeah.
This is
So
a man who
there's some
knows
pretty,
his football.
Yeah, I know.
So
I'm really
there's
scared he'll beat me this year.
some pretty good logic here. So I'll just take it in kind of a random order. Start off with the obvious one, which is good, and like, well, you know, the reason I did that is because, like, you know, it's in the name. Yeah, like, come on. Now I went for Botman in the middle, like he's kind of the center of it. And the reason I went for Botman is because I thought to myself, he sounds a bit like a superhero, obviously, because it's like, you know. But then on top of that, what is he? He's like a bot, like a robot. So I'm thinking like he's half man, half robot. So
I mean,
like
to be
he's a
fair,
superhero who's half man, half robot.
He is 6'5". He is very tall, so maybe.
Yeah, exactly. So that was my logic. And then I also went for Romero on the other wing, and that's just because I, you know, like zombie films, so for them.
Okay,
But,
right, fine.
so with that said, I then had Brian, and there was a very good kind of reason for that, which is I like people whose surnames are first names. And I was already kind of happy with that. And then I saw there was a football player called Alexander Arnold, and I thought, well, hold on a minute, you know, having one first name as your surname, that's one thing. But this guy, I mean, he's got to be
Please.
good because he's got two first names as his surname.
Please tell me that wasn't your logic.
That was my... It actually wasn't. It was because I was trying to get somebody who was a bit more expensive because I thought I've got £100 million
Yeah,
here.
good idea. Yeah.
Yeah,
And
but I
he
also
is-
did notice that he was called Alexander Arnold.
Yeah. Have you not heard of him before? Like
I have
England's-
heard of him. No, I have
Alright,
heard
good.
of him. Now, I called him Knockout because I thought, like, the reason I
This
went
is
for him
your
because it
midfield
sounds
now.
like, yeah, my midfield, yeah, because it sounds like a Cockney person talking about knocking someone out. And I was thinking, okay, so he's got to be a bit kind of like strong because, you know, you're talking like Cockney, knockout, I'm going to knock you out.
Great.
Because that's kind of how it's spelt. Now, the other guy, I just went for Fabio Vieira because I thought, well, that sounds like the name of somebody who'd be good at football, you know. Now,
because of
Yeah.
Vieira. Yeah.
Yeah.
The former
Now, the
Arsenal
next-
player. Yeah.
the next two, I think, naturally complement each other. And that is... that is Small Bone and Long Star.
Small
one of
bone
them-
and long staff.
Yeah, because like basically, so I'm thinking they'll like complement each other because one of them's got a small bone and the other one's got a long staff.
I'm glad you take this so seriously.
I enjoy this. This is a nice.
Yeah. Now the next one I got is this guy called Salah, And now I don't know if he's a very good football player, but what I do know is that he famously died in a plane crash.
About 21 years ago.
Yeah, exactly. And he survived that, right? So I'm thinking he must be pretty good. I'm thinking either he survived that or he's a ghost, and I think either of those things give him an advantage.
Okay.
Now, admittedly, I do have Haaland, and there's literally nothing funny about that. I just again was like, well, I've got
he's a good
lot of money,
player.
so I should buy.
Well, we don't know yet.
Um,
We've not seen him in the league. I reckon he's going to be shite.
Okay.
Interestingly, the next two also, or the final two in my forwards, complement each other as well, because you've got Darwin, who of course is first of all, I was thinking like, the survival of the fittest, but I also thought, well, he's like the messiah for the atheists, right?
Okay.
Whereas then you got Jesus. On the other side,
Who plays for
of
Arsenal?
course, who plays for Arsenal, and he is the Messiah for the Christians. So I'm thinking like, okay, I'm representing kind of both. So if the Christian God doesn't help me out, maybe the atheist God will, because I've got Darwin playing.
You know what, Michael? I think that's a very balanced attack. Like Darwin Nunez and Gabriel Jesus. I think you've done a good job there. And to be fair,
you.
like of course you've got like Smallbone and Longstaff, but you have got like Alexander-Arnold, Salah, Nunez, Jesus, Haaland. Like you've got some good players.
Yeah. And also I should just say that my team is called Arse and Hole.
That's
Like
clever.
Arsenal. Yeah.
Oh
good.
no! Oh no!
Oh dear, don't tell me Dylan's done the same thing.
And actually, I do need to send you what my kit looks like. Yeah, and then I went for green because I'm planning on having a team that will dive a lot, and I'm hoping that it will like obscure the grass stains.
Yeah, I mean, with Salah in your team, Michael, that's a good tactic.
yeah.
It's always a possibility, isn't it?
You know what? I'll go next, Dylan, if that's okay. Sorry, because I've got another team after this.
Oh, you've got
Wait,
two
hold on.
teams.
You've got two teams.
That wasn't part of the rules.
Yeah.
Sorry, I apologise.
Yeah, so hold on a minute. You're going to be playing with 22 men against another team, which is...
That's not fair.
I have two teams. It's like, oh no, we're just going to have to make do with one.
Okay, so I put my team in the chat. As you can see, the team is called, instead of Bayern Munich, Gayon Moondick. Which...
Moondick.
I was happy with. But although the name is not serious, the team is. I've got Edison in goal, Robertson, Laporte, and Cucurella in defence. I've got 5 in midfield, which is Bailey, Olise, Salah, who's my captain, then Bowen and Saka. And then Haaland.
Jared Bowen.
Is he Geordie, Dylan?
No.
Okay, I don't know why you said that then. And then I've got Haaland and Jesus up front.
Oh, Jesus is crying away.
See, those also in a way complement each other because it's hell and Jesus.
Yeah, I know. And I've got some random people on the bench. But yeah, as you can see, my team kit, I've got basically all the Pride flag colours on my team
that's
kit.
clever.
Oh, yeah.
That's very
and
clever.
I didn't really concentrate there.
And then, shorts are brown, obviously, is to disguise how much your team's going to shit yourself when they come up against my master team.
Oh, I was just thinking, there's going to be a lot of penetrating, so, there's going to be a lot of...
okay.
Yeah, guy on Moondick. So, Dylan, what's your team? Can you put the screenshot of yours in the chat, please?
Right, that's my team. And I'll send you the kit shortly.
Okay, so take us through your team. Dylan.
We've got the greatest goalkeeper ever to grace our presence in... he's not gay, unlike the name of the podcast. Pope.
Yeah.
He'll be playing at Nottingham Forest at home. We've got Alexander-Arnold, Perisic, too many cooks, spoil the broth. Canate, thought it'd be good. Salah captain, Souček, Bruno Guimaraes, Zaha,
That's a
Kane,
funny name.
and Ollie the Wonder Kid Watkins. He's they're leading the line.
Dylan, by the way, you didn't tell us what the name of your team was. Did
Well, Michael, what is your team called?
Arse and Hole.
So my team very similarly named. They're called Arse Anal. So.
Arsenal. So yeah, Arsenal.
I was
and
really
Arsenal.
worried when
that's the Arse derby.
I was really worried when I came up with the name that someone else would have done it, and I was right to be afraid.
If only someone would have gone for Tottenham and made them Topping Man.
So I didn't use the actual fantasy team thing to make it. I just kind of made it myself.
Great.
Dildo69.com.
That's our sponsor.
Oh, I see. That's your sponsor. Yeah. Interesting.
Oh wait, and there's a butt. There's a butt.
Can you picture Harry Kane wearing this?
Yeah. Yeah, I tell you what, I really hope your football players, when they score goals, they don't take their shirt off, because that would really spoil the dignity of the game.
Yes, that's the game's gone. I tell you what, Dylan. I see that kit. My reaction is the game's gone. And the thing is, you know what? I think I will actually put all these images. Actually, if Michael can send them, well, I'll collect them, and if Michael, you can input them into this video. So
yes,
people get to see.
Oh yeah, that would be easy enough.
Yeah. So yeah, Dylan, are you gonna change your name, by the way?
No, I'm happy with Arsenal. You know, we've got our Brown that we play in.
Oh wait, am I able to change my name? Because I might change my name to Topping Men.
That would work for me if you changed your name. Oh, and then we can still be rival. The other thing is, even though we're called Arsenal, I don't have any Arsenal players on my team.
Wow. I also noticed you don't have any Man City players either.
That was a conscious choice. I don't want any of those hacks on my team.
Topping Man.
There we
go. Yeah, then we're gonna have the North London derby
between Arsenal and Topping Man. Wow.
Yeah.
So guys, obviously we're gonna join a league. Dylan sent an image in the podcast. What is this image? This is Harry Kane in his fucking kit going, "Hi, I'm Harry Kane."
That is so Harry Kane.
That is a classic Harry Kane saying, "Oh, I'm Harry Kane."
Yeah.
Oh, I'm Harry Kane. Never gets old.
I'm on Leagues and Cups because I take this seriously.
Yes. Dylan, can you go on Leagues and Cups as well, please?
Leagues and Cups, yeah.
Okay, right, Michael, you come back. Dylan's got it.
Oh, good.
Dylan's got it.
I was almost starting to get bored of bopping.
Okay.
Boris Bop.
Can I just apologise to everyone there for the technical issues? I think it's more of a faux pas on the Premier League website's part than my part. But
no. To be fair, that people have been having issues with it. I will sympathise.
Well, anyone would think you didn't even know that there was an official Premier League Fantasy League website, and you assumed we just had to make it up by searching for some dodgy hack website for the.
Oh yeah, I forgot to mention.
I know you forgot to mention it.
Fucking Michael didn't know there was a Fantasy Premier League website, and
I thought we were just making it up.
Yeah, he just thought we'd go on like the transfermarket.com and like random valuations for Premier League players and put that into a team. Yeah, not that was an official. And
I was expecting. The issue is, I expected so much of Luke because I thought Luke was going to be like a bookie, which, to be fair, also suggests an amount of trust in Luke they would have done honestly. Yeah. Like I was thinking, Luke would be like, okay, I ran all the numbers and. But no, instead we're going to get a website to do it.
That's how they used to do it back in the day, before the internet. Yeah.
Okay.
I want all the nonsense that listen to our podcast joining our league.
The league is called Pope is Gay, but like the gay is spelled like in a funny foreign way.
Well, you see, it's called, as you say, Michael. The league is called Pope is Gay, but of course, gay spelled Gueye because of the footballer which we talked about, Idrissa Gana Gueye. Who, of course, he refused to wear PSG's rainbow coloured shirt numbers. Remember?
Oh yeah. That's funny.
Yeah.
So wait, okay, I'm on it now, I think, but can I not see you?
So if
I want to be able to see your team.
If you go into the Pope is Gay, you'll see that there's another team.
Oh yes.
What is that other team?
Oh, the other team is Brighton and Hull. AFC.
Oh, that's your other team.
Albion Football Club.
Yes.
How do I see the league that I'm in then?
What?
So the teams that I can see are Topping Man, pending moderation from Dylan. Dylan's team.
Sorry. You know what that means, Dylan? Your name, Arse Anal, has not got past the censors.
But it's like on FIFA. The only swear word you're allowed to have in your team's name was arse because it was in case because of Arsenal.
Maybe the anal bit's causing you the issue.
But I was literally just
maybe to change it to
an extra letter.
That's
analysis.
They wouldn't let me. Dylan, I'll tell you the example: Villa Gay Al instead of Villarreal. They would not let me have Villa Gay Al, and
you can call me Al.
They wouldn't let me call the league, by the way, Fantasy Premier League either, which I wanted to call it.
Fantasy Premier. And of course, there's Guy on Moondick.
Yes, I managed to get Guy on Moondick.
Oh, hold on a minute. According to this, though, the manager for Brighton and Hove AFC is also pending moderation.
Yeah, so this is a glitch. I can't change it. I literally tried to change it to Jack Springer. That was going to be the name of my manager.
Like based on someone that we know.
No, completely different. Completely different person. Jack
okay.
Springer. I'm going to put my Brighton and Hove AFC team in the chat right now.
That's a clever idea, that.
That is a clever idea. And the thing is, Michael, but I had the same idea as you. So I was
being really hilarious.
I was going to make a meme team, basically.
A meme team.
Not a meme team, really. A team that you guys should beat. Like just a shitty team with a load of joke players in there. And some decent players.
These are all like...
I'll go through them. So we got Pope in net, obviously. Then we got Robertson. And then we got Stones because of balls. And then we got Cock. I'm surprised you didn't go for Cock.
Yeah, I didn't go for Cock. Yeah.
And then
I think it's because I wanted to pronounce his name properly because I care about German.
And then we've got Schlupp Longstaff. Do you like that?
Yes.
That combination in midfield, Schlupp Longstaff. And we got Salah.
Salah on there.
Because we need some good players.
But then we got
Salah. Then we got Mount Son. Or Son. Mount Son.
Because you're mounting a son.
Yeah, exactly. Mount Son on the wing. And I put Son as my captain. And then we got Mapei, who's a Brighton player, and name rhymes with I'm gay.
More gay.
Yeah.
Oh.
And then we got
Mapei in person.
Haaland as well. And then we got Liz as a keeper, because that's a girl's name.
Liz Trust.
And then we got Justin.
Left
back, a very gay name. We got Dunk, who's a Brighton player. So yeah, you can dunk your balls in something. I don't know. And then we got Greenwood as our backup striker.
Well, I mean, your main team could have just been all Brighton players. That would have been.
But no, you can only have three Brighton players. All three of it.
Rainbow.
Yeah, that's a way of stopping you from being too extreme.
And as you can
your
see,
fan league is Brighton as well. That's funny.
Yeah, my fan league is Brighton. As you can see, my team kit is the Brighton is the Brighton kit with the rainbow laces sponsorship. So yeah,
funny.
So we're quickly going to go through season 2 of the topics because, of course, this is the first week of season 3. Dylan, let's start with you. You gave yourself an average rating in season 2 of 7.5.
Nice.
And Michael gave you an average rating of 6.3, which is exactly the same as season 1. I gave you an average rating of 6.4.
Oh, thanks, Blake.
Which is up from 6. And that means overall you got an average score of 6.8, which means your overall score per week was an average of 20.3.
20.3 could do better.
Yes, but of course your overall score for the season is your average score your average overall score plus the amount of wins you got. And for you, Dylan, your win total came to 0.
Nice.
So your score is 20.3, which is worse than your season 1 score.
Right.
Where you got 21.7 because you got 2 wins.
Good to know things are getting better.
But that means your overall your average score, ignoring the whole win thing, went up.
Yeah, your average score went up by 0.6, Dylan. So
nice.
That's not.
Yeah,
my wins went down, but my. Well, it's all about. It's like I would rather. It's like Liverpool. I'd rather.
Well, I was thinking it was like the Lib Dems.
I'd rather
to get more votes, but then
I'd rather get 92 points in a season than win the league with 80 points.
So, Michael, Dylan gave you an average score of 7.7.
Oh, I like how my average score for Michael was higher than the average I gave myself.
Yes, the same thing. That was the same.
Very kind of me.
But the thing is, in season 1, Dylan, you gave Michael an average score of 8.1.
Yeah, I was.
Yeah, well, the thing is, this time he often cynically voted against me because he wanted to try and win like a coward.
Michael gave himself an average score of 7.9, which is the highest anyone has given anyone for season 2.
I think that was kind of
that's really funny.
By his rating.
Giving myself a 9 last week.
A very undeserved 9, which I'm not bitter about.
That's really funny.
And I also gave Michael an average score of 7.7, which is, I think, the biggest improvement from season 1 to season 2.
Good.
So, which means overall, Michael, your average score was 7.8 per week, and your overall average score was 23.3. And of course, Michael, we need to add that score 23.3 to how many wins you got to get your total score. So how many wins did you
Yeah.
get in season 2, Michael?
Well, I know I got didn't I get 7 in a row at one point?
You got 6 in a row. Calm down, lad.
Okay,
Calm
sorry.
down.
Yeah. I've
Wow.
got 10 wins in 15. That's 66% win ratio. That's
Wow,
pretty
that's
impressive.
pretty much because on
Basically, I
average,
stole all of Dylan's
on
Yes.
average, we should be winning a third of the time.
Yes. Just stole Dylan's wins.
yeah.
Yeah. I mean, you had a great season, Michael. You really
Yeah, so basically, Dylan got nothing, you got a third, and I got 2/3.
Yeah.
I
That's-
sound like
you know-
I'm laughing, but I'm actually crying.
If we ever make money off this is how we should split it. Like the Patreon money. So Michael gets
Yes.
2/3. Yeah.
And I just get
Dylan
nothing.
gets nothing.
But guys, I'm cold. My shack needs
Yeah,
heating.
Dylan's. Dylan finally gets the highest score ever, and he's like, "Oh, I can finally eat." And I'm just like, "I really think I gave a good performance. I'm gonna give myself a 10."
I think Michael deserved a 10 this week. Sorry, Dylan. Still cold beans for you. Yeah. But so, Michael, 23.3 plus 10 is 33.3, which is a great score. Higher than my score in season 1 of 31.5.
33. What? You can't get higher than 30, can you?
It's his total wins, Dylan, which
Plus
is
my wins.
10.
So yeah.
10 plus.
So the highest you could get
Yes.
overall is 45.
Oh,
Yes.
so you do the average and you add the wins on.
Yeah, I know because you've got no wins, Dylan. Your score stayed the same. But Michael gets 10 points added to his 23.3 because of his 10 wins. So yeah, 33.3. For me,
How great
Dylan,
is
you
that?
gave... Sorry, Dylan?
No, I'm just saying, how great is that? Carry on.
It's
Yeah.
great. It's a fantastic score. Dylan gave me an average score of 7.5. Michael gave me an average score of 7.3, exactly the same as season 1. And I gave
Really?
myself a score of 7.8, exactly the same as season 1.
Insane.
So yeah, the only difference for me was Dylan reduced my average score by 0.9. So yeah, Dylan was a bit harsh on me.
Oh, Dylan hates you.
Yeah,
Well, I
but
just
anyways,
I kind of became a bit more critical with my ratings. I think whereas before a
Yeah.
9 was kind of like an okayish topic when I started out.
yes,
Whereas for
10
me
is
now,
great.
you really have to earn a 9 for me.
there
now.
was a
Yeah. Which is kind of funny actually, Dylan, because you become more critical with other people, and yet,
You
all right,
still
you
don't
become
win.
more critical of your topics, and yet you've won less. So you're actually winning more when you were giving me 9s and 10s all the time.
I noticed there was a change around episode 33.
Right.
When you only give Michael a 7 and me and Michael gave him an 8, I was like, oh yeah, he's trying to play a bit more tactically.
I'm not trying to play tactically at all. I
I
refute
think
that.
you are.
I've never tried to. Even if I feel like I'm in a good position to win, I still. Oh, it's a good topic. Has to be a 9. Or has to be a 10.
Okay.
I'm not tactical.
Well, I'm just saying, look, you
refuse.
reduce...
Well, there's tactical and then there's tactical. There's tactical and then there's
tactical
cynical.
and there's if I give myself a 9, then I'll tie with Dylan. So I'm going to give myself a 9.
Yeah.
But that's the big difference. You reduced Michael's score from season 1 by 0.4 and mine by 0.9. So
Right.
yeah, you definitely being harsher, Dylan.
Become a bit more
but anyway.
Craig Revel Hallwood.
Yeah, so my average score was 7.6.
Gay.
Okay.
Bitchy.
So my average score was 7.6, which is a bit lower than Michael's 7.8. But of course, that means on average per week I got a score of 22.7. But I only got 5 wins, so
Only
my
5.
my final score was 27.7. That's the thing, Michael. You and me, we on our average rating wasn't that different. It's just that you got more wins than me. That's really what
that
made
is
the
interesting.
difference. Yeah.
Great.
So congratulations, Michael. You win this this season of Pope is Gay Topics. Season 2 is yours.
Remember, it's not about the number of times you win. It's about the number of times Dylan loses. As they say.
About the
Yeah,
number of times.
I have put the results in the Skype chat, by the way.
When you do
Okay.
serious
Yeah, that
play.
would be useful so we all
Dylan's
remembered.
score 0.
Yeah.
Yeah. You'll love to see it, folks.
There we go.
It's just so unfair. that Last week, 24. Me and Michael still.
Yeah. Hey, look. You win some, you lose some, Dylan. Or I guess maybe remove the first part of that phrase for you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Great.
Anyway, guys, let's get on to the topics. The start of season 3 is today. Who wants to go first?
Well, Dylan already
I
started, which
think
is
I was
funny.
going first before I was interrupted with this more interesting discussion about the topics.
Go on then, Dylan. You go first.
Well, right. So I've had a busy year of mopping, cleaning up
5.
sick. Thank you. That's locked in. Busy year of holidays. Not holidays. Busy year of mopping. Busy year of just doing all this janitor stuff.
Yeah.
I feel like I could do with a holiday, but I always thought it was a really sad thing to do, but like I know a few people that have done it already themselves, and I'm just like, you know what, YOLO, let's do it. So
You're going to go to Thailand and
some point in
ladyboys.
August, I'm going to go on holiday somewhere. I'm going to go to a foreign country. I'm just going to go maybe for a few days, something like that. But where should I go?
So it's a question. I see.
I'll save my suggestion for you, Dylan, for my topic, which is up next.
No, that's fine. You go now.
No, because that's my topic. So I think it's a really fun. It's really
Okay. Well, in that case, don't worry, Dylan. It will just be you and me. It will just be you and me talking. That's fine.
When it's your topics, I'm just not going to contribute anything. I'm just going to just.
Well, I know. I know what can happen. I can introduce my idea. And we
This
can
is
talk
really
about that.
horrible.
Okay, go on then, Michael.
Dylan, what I would like to do is get a general kind of a sense of your budget. Like, what are the kind of budgetary constraints we're talking
I
here
think no more than
on a janitor's salary?
I'm thinking no more than 500.
No more than 500, I see. But what I might suggest, perhaps, if you wanted to go abroad, is using the rail service.
Oh, I don't like trains.
You don't like trains. Well, that's not
He's
very
not
good.
autistic,
But what I was thinking is, so my suggestion for you, and I don't know if this is viable as a kind of a route, but kind of up into Luxembourg,
Right.
and then like maybe kind of through like Brussels and then like Antwerp and then like Bruges, and then you go kind of up into like Amsterdam. I'm just thinking like hit like kind of all the different kind of major cities in the Low Countries, and maybe just spend like. I mean, honestly, like I'm almost thinking, the distance wouldn't be long enough. But like, I was gonna say, like you could sleep on the train, and then like, basically just you wouldn't have to get any money on hotels. But no, that's a bad idea. But what I'm thinking is, you just kind of like just do kind of like a flying visit of all of those different places, and then you'll feel like you've been to so many places when you've actually only travelled like 60 miles. Because really, those countries are very tiny, but I feel like that would really be getting some bang for your buck.
I think that's a good idea.
Just do it in an afternoon.
I've got
now,
some
having said that, how important would you say the heat is for you? Is kind of like weather a priority?
I want to go somewhere hot. Yeah, I was thinking like one of the former Slavic countries. They look like quite nice places.
Oh, Dylan, I was thinking for you Benidorm, because if you want to prove if you want to prove you're a true northerner, Dylan, there's no better place to go than Benidorm.
Just going down Benidorm. Yeah, just
Benidorm.
just
All inclusive resort in Benidorm.
All inclusive in Benidorm, and then I'll come back, with like like tan line where like your ass is still white, but everything else is all.
I've got another suggestion for you, Dylan, but I'll save that for my topic.
No, you can tell me now.
No, because it's my topic.
I don't care.
Anyway,
You can tell me now.
By the way, if you want to go to the Balkan countries, Dylan, or the former Yugoslav countries,
The Balkan countries. That's the name. Yeah.
yeah, I recommend going to Kosovo. It's a really peaceful place. Yeah,
It's a very peaceful place. Yeah, I'll go to Kosovo.
Yeah, go hang out in Kosovo.
Okay.
Sorry, can we rate Dylan's topic, please? Can we do that?
Okay. I'll rate Dylan's topic.
Okay, Michael, give me a rating, please.
So I feel like
Shouldn't I go first
Dylan,
when I'm rating my topic?
This is no. I'll rate your topic first. Now, I feel like what I'm about to say, like it might in a way be more insulting if I were to rate it low, because I'm gonna say that he really tried. So I'm gonna give him an 8.
Oh, thank you.
Because just because he really, but I felt like maybe in a way, it almost is like more insulting than if I were honest.
Okay.
But I'm gonna give him an 8.
I'm gonna give you a 7, Dylan. I'm gonna give you a 7.
Oh, thank you. I was gonna.
Yeah. What about?
I was
going to
give myself a 6. But okay.
Okay.
Thank you.
All right. Okay. So that gives Dylan a score of 21. So it's my topic now, and the reason why I was holding back, Dylan, is because I have a very interesting topic I think you'd be very interested in. So, it is the summer, like you said. and people are going on vacation. Okay.
So basically, we got the same topic.
Yeah, but here's the difference, Dylan. I have found a website that could actually help you go on vacation. So if you click that link in the chat, it'll take you to the best vacation website you've ever seen.
It's called Gay Travel Europe.
gaywelcome.com.
So this is gaywelcome.com. I think, Dylan, you're looking for ideas of where to go on vacation. And so I don't think this topic could be better for you personally.
No.
If we scroll down on Gay...
Yeah, there's a bit of a button. Europe's nude. Europe's nude hotels.
And we
all on
click...
one page.
Yeah, we click nude hotels. Europe's nude hotels.
Nude
all on one.
hotels.
Yeah, nude hotels.
Nude.
No girls allowed.
All on one page. If you click that link, and if we scroll down, again, we shall find the very interesting hotel called Les Galades, a guest house in the country in central France.
Oh yeah, I found it. Yeah, that's good.
What I love about Les Galades, if we see what are the images that are advertising Les Galades?
There's a guy with his butt out. Oh, like a guy was about getting a butt massage.
Do you want to zoom into that image, Dylan? And see
I
if
can't
that's...
actually find it. Oh, I found it.
There you go. So click on that image, Dylan.
That's taken me somewhere else. Hang on. Oh yeah. Oh, lovely.
Dylan's such a boomer.
Yeah, so does that image entice you, Dylan? Would you like to go on holiday to Les Galades?
I'm going to be honest with you, Luke. I just don't think there's enough asses there to entice me.
Do you love when you hover your cursor over that particular photo? It says property, which I don't know. I find that funny. And also, let all the other hotels.
It's my property.
Yeah, exactly. All the other hotels have just pictures of rooms, apart from Les Galades, which has men's asses.
So does that come?
I know what they're getting.
Maybe. But you should inquire, Dylan. Ask about it. Maybe
when I go there. So I'll go into Les Galades then on my holiday.
Yeah, Les Galades in France. We're doing some good promo for them here on that. But I also have a second option, and I think Dylan. How do you like Les Galades, Dylan, or not?
It's got it. There's only two pictures, so I can't really rate it.
Well,
only one of the pictures is of the room.
Well, I think the other picture's a bit more interesting, isn't it?
Yeah.
So I have another image for you, Dylan, or it's not image. I have another hotel for you, Dylan. I'm going to put it in the chat.
It's a gay-only guest house.
Yeah, it's a gay. So if you click the link in the chat, and this might be more to your liking, Dylan.
Children not allowed.
If you click the link in the Skype chat, Dylan, you'll see another possible hotel for you.
This does seem like it would be Dylan would definitely like this.
Bears and breakfast
in Florence, yes. And you can see, the two men who are embracing each other, the two friends, really like each other.
They're only friends.
Yeah, they're only friends. So does Bears and Breakfast in Florence entice you, Dylan?
Bears and breakfast. Because it should be bed and breakfast, but it's bears. I love how bears is actually used to refer to gay men. I actually found that quite funny.
So do you prefer Bears and Breakfast to Les Galades?
Well, nudity says not in any public spaces.
That's the difference, yeah.
Children not allowed, pets not allowed.
Smoking outside only.
I
think it is.
Well, I want to know, like, with the pets not allowed, does that extend to like gay men, like having their like kind of like other gay men as like pets? Because I know like they like to do the thing where like dress up in leather and kind of have like the leash and the collar.
Yeah, well, you could probably call them and ask them that, Michael.
Yeah, that would be a good thing. I was like, excuse me, I'm looking at your service you provide.
My favourite bit of this is pill, no pill.
Anyway, I have got another option, Dylan, for you, by the way. Another option, a third and final option from gaywelcome.com. You'll see this hotel, which I love, in the Middle East.
In the Middle East.
In the Middle East. The only place you can be gay in the Middle East. If we click the link, and you'll see what I mean.
The Rothschilds.
Michael.
Wow. The Rothschilds, actively gay-friendly hotel. Yeah. I mean, you know what? See, I have heard that Tel Aviv is like the gay capital. Well, this is not surprising to us. I was going to say the gay capital of the Middle East. There's not much competition. But no, I'm pretty sure it's like a very gay, very gay place.
It's the Middle East answer to Brighton. We got Brighton, San Francisco, Tel Aviv.
Honestly, Dylan, like the gay Rothschild hotel in Israel. This must be the most evil hotel in the world. I think you'd be. I think you'd find that an interesting stay.
I need to look at the hotspots.
Yeah.
Hotspots.
Yeah. So I just find that funny that they called the hotel the Rothschild, a gay hotel in Israel.
Yes.
Yes.
That's I mean, they're used to fucking the whole world. So but yeah, you know what? I mean, Dylan, I think the issue is you might want to consider instead going to Palestine, because all of the gay left wing, gay affirming left wing people and progressives really love Palestine. So I'm sure they must be really pro gay in Palestine. just like go to some random Palestinian village and start kissing your boyfriend.
They'll love it. They'll love that solidarity.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm sure they
just with your gaze for Palestine
the
flag.
Palestinians, they just love all these gay people fighting their corner.
Yeah. But
do you think, like, I wonder to what extent, like, the average Palestinian knows of, like, the average kind of, like, pro-Palestine person in, like, the West?
Yeah, I don't know.
I loved it when at the Eurovision and there these people holding up the banner to the Palestine.
Yes.
All the gays, yeah, Palestine.
I will shoot you right away. In your gay face.
We do not want your help.
Yeah. Anyway, one more option for you, Dylan, and this is from a different website, not one that looks like it's from 2005. But I still think this is the best choice for you. So if you
Oh, there is someone in a kink outfit.
Yeah. Ooh. So every September, Bear sticks.
I love how that guy is just like, the rest of them just like, yes, we are gay, but we don't show it. And the guy in the middle is just like, I'm just gonna go full gay.
Yeah.
There's loads of.
I'm proud, brother.
There's loads of images here, Dylan. So you can.
Streets of Stegs are full of hot guys for 10+ days. What happens after that time runs out? They're just all replaced by like.
That's
you know what, Dylan? It's like the purge. Like gay sex is illegal apart from those 10 days when everyone just has gay sex.
Oh my god, that would be.
All age groups are catered for in Inst.
Oh, I bet they are. Yeah.
Oh no.
Well, I hope not every age group.
Oh no, this must be run by the Rothschilds too.
The street party in Gay Village is the best part of the 10-day event.
From Friday, September 2nd to Sunday, September 11th. The number one.
Wait, it ends on September.
It ends on 9/11. Yes, it does.
Conspiracy or not?
This must be run by the Palestinians.
Yeah. Bears admirers, fetish guys, and leather men mix it all up week long.
Yeah, it sounds like the perfect place for you, Dylan. Yeah.
Well, I might have to be janitoring again back in those days.
Oh, right, I see. You can take
might not be the right dates for me.
You can take a week off, Yeah. But yeah, Michael,
well, hold on, it says it caters for all ages, so you could just get some of the kids from the youth centre, put them in the van, and take them down.
Good lesson for them.
Yes. A youth centre trip to the Bear Week.
We're going on a field trip.
Right. Yeah.
Yay.
A bear village, a purpose-built village. Ooh. I love that. Like they have to.
Yeah, I also like the thing is like because bears are like quite common in like children's kind of media. You think like you're going to a bear village and you imagine
all the parents are.
Oh, they're going to be having like teddy bear picnic.
Yeah, teddy bears. Yeah.
Like it's like the rainbow, like they could call it like the Rainbow Bear Village. And you're like, oh, it's okay. You're just taking the 3-year-old to the Rainbow Bear Village. That's going to be cute, wholesome.
God, so three bears.
I like how it implies they have to build a specific village for gay people. Like,
just keep them separate from
Hold it. You know what? I have to say, if you were running a gay conversion therapy center, I feel like these sites are a trap hiding in plain sight. Right here, like, hey, come to our gay village. Bring all of your gay tendencies. Don't worry about it. We cater to any age, even that kid who started wearing a tutu. Just bring them here. We'll sort them out.
Yeah. So
it's like Scared Straight program. Like literally,
kids who are on the fence get brought to the bear village, and they'll stay straight the rest of their lives. Yeah. No, yeah, I just hope that enough monkeypox vaccines are around for this. That's all.
Yeah. That's true. That is a worry actually for the gay community.
Yes.
It's like AIDS again. It's almost like having sex with men isn't a natural thing.
It's like, you know what they say, like, if AIDS is so great, why isn't there an AIDS 2? And now there is.
Yeah, AIDS 2. Yeah. Anyway, Dylan, so you've seen a lot of, nude or gay hotels. You've seen Les Gallards. You've seen Bear and Breakfast in Florence, in Italy.
Bear and Breakfast was the best named one.
You've seen the Rothschild Hotel in Israel, which is gay friendly.
I hope so. It's probably just like a trap. It's like they're trying to call gay people.
Yeah,
so they're
literally.
just like trying to lure them.
Maybe. Yeah, maybe that's where Epstein is hanging out right now.
Oh wow.
Yeah, maybe. And also, you've seen the Bear Week in just outside Barcelona, which is ends on September the 11th. Yeah,
Barcelona.
So that's great. What do you like the best? What are you going to pick as your vacation, Dylan? Since that was your previous topic.
I liked the name Bear and Breakfast, but it seemed like the worst of the hotels.
It didn't seem great, did it?
But yeah, if the hotels were just ranked on their names alone, I'd go for that one. But
okay.
No, I think I liked the French one because it kind of got a glimpse of what I was in for.
Some arses,
looking at the picture, yeah.
Yeah, so this has been like your version of A Place in the Sun, or a place in your bum.
The bum.
Place in the bum.
Yes. A Place in Your Bum, the gay version, yes. So, what would you pick, Michael, by the way? Because I haven't really included you in this conversation.
Yeah. Well, I think I probably would go for the Israel one, because I feel like if I'm going to be walking around in fetish gear, I want to be somewhere where it's hot.
Yes. I have to agree with Dylan, by the way. I have to go with Les Gallards. It's the only one with where nudity is allowed. You can just walk around the pool nude, apparently. All the others is just in privacy. Yeah. Apart from the Bear Week. I mean, who knows what's going on in the Bear Week? But yeah, Dylan, let's rate my topic then. I hope I've helped you.
Luke, I just wanted to say thanks for showing me how it's done. I'm a little bit unhappy with you kind of holding back on my topic.
You can see why I did it though.
But it was very good. It's a 9 from me.
Yes, thank you, Dylan. Michael?
Yeah, it is a difficult thing because, of course, like I say, of the ethical quandary, the fact that you did, you intentionally held back when it came to Mr. Topic.
I didn't do it.
But of course,
you can't say that.
You did
Michael,
actually.
You can't say that.
Oh, sorry. Yes, you're right. Yeah, I can't. Yeah.
Oh, hang on. Let's take.
Yeah, I forget that's.
Hang on.
Take 2.
Take 2.
Because you intentionally held back with Dylan's topic. And I think with that said, I think the compromise is I'm just going to give you the same score I gave Dylan, which was an 8.
I was thinking of giving you the same score I gave myself as well, but I decided not to.
Well, I'm going to give myself a 9 because I think I think that was a very good topic. I think that's the kind of topic that we should encourage on the show. So that gives me a score of 26. Michael, you go.
And I think there is, of course, this classic question of, considering there are so many movies that just like to kind of take a thing that exists and turns it into a movie, I was wondering, what's your thing that already exists, but like you make an animated movie about it? Mine, pretty obvious one that I'm surprised hasn't been done. Instruments, right? So, because obviously, like, we've had all these other things, but yeah, we never had, like, instruments. And just like toys in Toy Story, they're a thing you play with. And a movie about instruments.
I think there's a lot of chance there for adult humour, sexual innuendo with the blow.
Yeah, well, I was thinking that, like, with the fingering and the blowing. I mean, who knows? Maybe you could even have, like, a historical element where it's, like, set in the past and they, you could do the classic Back to the Future thing where, I don't know, you just take the legacy away from some kind of black guy and pretend that you got the idea from a white guy. I'm not sure how you do that, but I don't know, maybe have like a flute that's white or something, and I don't know, Muddy Waters finds it and is like, oh man, this gives me the idea of blues. And, that, because I just feel like that's an important thing that Hollywood always needs to do.
Yes.
Just credit white people with black people's accomplishments. So that's one thing. But yeah, and then eventually they kind of like find out about music. I don't want it to seem like a kind of, magic school bus episode.
I think it's
monsters.
What about stationery? There we go. It's stationery. So forget Toy Story. You got like, I'm a pen, and you're like, Oh, I'm a pen as well. Andy doesn't write with me anymore. He used to write with me all the time. It's like, you say I'm the one he writes with now, and he gets a new pen.
What would be I was going to say, what would be the relationship between the pencil and the eraser?
Well, I'm not talking about rubber. Well, the pen's like we're permanent. Whatever, and that could be like integral to the plot, or like a key story thing is whatever I write is permanent, but along comes the villain, Mr. Tipex. He's like there to erase anything that's written by the pen. It's like in Who Framed Roger Rabbit, where they discover how to kill cartoons, and it's like shit, we can actually kill ink.
Yeah.
Okay, that works. Except really in this world, ink is basically pen shit.
Yeah.
Like it's not actually part of.
maybe it could be like, I just shit on this paper, like. And it's like, I can't shit on paper anymore. It's not working for me.
Yeah, enthusiastic.
I've run out of shit. Or whatever, and it's like. And the pen's just like got CD.
Again, I don't think.
I would like to say that I don't think this can be Pixar. Yeah, I think this is like we're talking. I don't know, like Sony.
Sausage Party. That's kind of the same thing.
Well, that's the other thing I was thinking of. What about something about food? But then that's been done as well, isn't it? Sausage Party.
Yeah, well, that was an adult version. Sausage Party.
Maybe a kids version of Sausage Party. Instead of the hot dog wanting to fuck the bun, they just want to be friends.
Yeah, maybe. For me,
much less dark.
Yeah. I don't know. Asian people.
The Secret Life of Asian people.
Don't know.
Yeah, say
what do they get up to when no one's looking?
So like you'd have like a Chinese restaurant or something, and like all of like the regular people would be there, like buying the noodles and like all of that for the fried rice, and then they leave, and like the Asian people, take off their suits or whatever, take off, like unzip. And you see just what they're really like.
Yeah.
And whenever a person walks in, they just freeze and don't move.
Yeah, because they're just part of the background, aren't they? They're not actually living people. Yeah. No, I think that could work.
And maybe like it's like you get like this Korean guy or something, and then like a Vietnamese guy shows up, and it like creates conflict.
Oh yes, yes.
Yeah, actually, you know what? Sorry, I didn't ask. So I want to ask Dylan real quick. What would be, because of course the classic thing with Pixar is the want versus need. I was wondering if you had like a want versus need. So I don't know if you know what want, but basically it's like a character wants something, and then they realize actually like the character growth moments, they realize that they need something else. And I was wondering what that would be for you. But while you think, I want to know, Luke, what would be the want versus need for Asian people? Like they want a big penis?
Yeah, I literally. You got it. Yeah, I was thinking that. They
need to become like Thai lady boys.
They need to become good at maths. I don't know, because that's what Asian people are meant to do.
I've got it. Okay, they want to be like treated kind of like equally with like dignity and things like that, but they need to just accept that black people are gonna attack them and beat them up, and that's okay, because you know what, black people have been through a lot of shit.
Yeah, that's just like, so
they're just gonna have to accept that happens. Like, so yeah, you could get like some Asian women in like a beauty parlor or something, whatever, like a hand job massage place, and like the black guy keeps coming in and shooting the place up, but they want to turn into, and like, so the villains would be a bunch of Koreans in LA who always like want to go and shoot at the black people from their roof.
Okay, are we ready to rate Michael's topic?
Well, I didn't give you my want versus need.
Oh, sorry, yeah. What was your want versus need for the stationery?
I don't really have one, but I think it could be that another, like a newer, better pen comes along, and then like this green pen's come from like I used to be Andy's favourite pen, and now this new pen's come out. It's basically going to be a rip-off of Toy Story. With
okay, so yeah, basically, your want versus need is basically the Toy Story want versus need.
And
that's
really
fine.
creative.
The pens team up to defeat Tipex, who's like
Okay, Dylan, in your humble opinion, what is Michael going to get out of 10?
He's going to get an 8 from me.
Okay.
It's a good topic, a good strong topic.
Michael?
Nearly as good as Luke's, but
yeah, I'm gonna get an 8 from me.
You're very creative with your ratings, Michael, I'll tell you.
Yeah, I feel I'm just like doing it all across the board, but yeah, I feel like it wasn't a terrible one. I feel like it was about on par.
Yeah, I think it wasn't as good as mine, but it was better than Dylan's, so that means I'm giving it an 8 as well. So that gives
consistency. Yeah, bonus points.
So that gives Michael.
Consistency is key.
a score of 24, which means I have taken week 1 this week of season 3. Whoop whoop. Michael, thank you. Actually, Dylan, final thoughts first.
So I was hospitalised the other day after like a peekaboo incident. It's quite serious. I was in the ICU.
That's good. Michael?
So there are these 2 prostitutes, and they've just kind of done like a hard night's work, and they're walking back, and they're just coming up on a river, and one of them says, "Oh, I really need a piss." So her friend says, "Well, we're by a river. Why don't you just stick yourself, over the edge of the bridge and piss in the river?" So the prostitute does it, or she sticks her, her butt and pussy out over the edge, but she doesn't piss, and her friend says, hey, why aren't you pissing? And she's like, well, I'm waiting for that canoe to go past, so I don't piss, I don't want to piss into the canoe. And her friend says, that's not a canoe, it's your reflection.
That's funny. That's actually funny. That's actually good. I like that. My final thought is next week, Richard returns, because we're doing Super Seducer next week. The return of Richard. Are you genuinely happy about that, Michael?
I am kind of enthused. Yeah. Look, I just like...
It's an easy week when we get Richard.
Yes, it is. Week. Hasta la vista, baby.